Hello subscribers, welcome to a live stream of AD&D's Pool of Radiance Remastered. Doing an Iron Man run with dwarves, gnomes, and halflings. We are in the pyramid. Hey Duncan and Bo, welcome to the stream. How are you guys doing? Duncan says displacer scam. Yeah, that is fixed. It's going well here, Bo. Whoa, Duncan's on a 55 stream watch streak. Holy moly. Getting up there, getting up there. Wow. Crazy. And that Gary Gygax picture. You're doing good, Bo. Glad to hear that. You still cranking out the videos on your Tech Guy Bo channel? I'm sure. Okay, let's climb out the hole in the wall. All right, let's go back in. Let's complete the pyramid. I throw a rock or do I move on? I think I throw a rock. Throw a rock. Move on. Throw a rock. Move on. Knock, knock. You're trying for 1 minute. Trying for minimum of one per day. I see. Wow. That's a lot. That's a lot of content, Bo. Holy moly. Mega catch up. Yeah, that's crazy. How's your move going and when does that happen? Has it already happened? Okay, we're gonna parlay. We're gonna be nice to these guys. Now we're gonna fight Yarish. All right, what can we cast? Bless. About 2 months you're working on visa stuff. Oh, okay. Cool. And you're moving to the Florida area, right? If I remember right. Let's see. Thought I had animal growth memorized. Yeah, there it is. See what strength that gives these little guys. Because they're pretty small to begin with. 22, 22, nice. 22, 21, 22. So everyone except I think the halfling got, oh, this halfling got 22. Is he male? This one's male. Interesting. Must be level, oh, it's level oriented. He's higher level, that's why. Level 9, okay. Here we go. Yarish begins casting. What? Look at that damage. 22 strength with the fine composite longbow. He gets plus 10. Then he gets double at 30-foot range. He did 34 damage with an arrow. That's like a laser beam going right through him. Duncan says, you parlay, be nice with them, find their stronghold, and eliminate them. Oh, basically the Orlando area? That's cool. Yeah, I don't think Duncan would like Florida because it's the sauna state. He likes cold weather. Oh, says Mickey Mouse will be watching me outside my window. Yeah, composite bazooka. That was insane. 30 damage. And he gets a bunch of attacks because he's a specialist with it. That's ridiculous. Evades it. Evades 2 attacks. The acrobat evading 2 attacks there. 18 damage from the cleric. Oh, he's charmed. I have to disable that, or I have to get him back on my side. 1600 experience and items. Ooh, I wonder if this is the wand of paralysis. Dagger +1. He has a dagger +1. What's he using? Oh, he must have thrown it. There we go. It's too hot down there for Duncan. Yeah, it's a very hot area. Okay, bracers. He has bracers. I think. Oh, no, he doesn't. He has phantom armor. That's why his armor class is so low. Okay, illusionist, you'll keep those in case your phantom armor wears off. Okay. Let's go with gold first. Go for the gold. Bo says, I love heat, but it might finally test me, at least in the summer. Yeah, I love heat too, but I know I'm in the minority with that. Three gold, bunch of other junk. Bandamail, Fashard, and Longsword. Okay. Soap. There was some soap. Yes, let's go with silver. No. Magic user scroll. Scroll darts. 5 darts. Those, I don't know what kind of darts those are. Copper. Leather gloves. Cleric scroll. Magic user scroll. Wooden shield. Oh, nice. It's a magic wooden shield. That's great for Jimmy. He's using the spear +1 right now, but that's a +1 wooden shield. That's pretty sweet. -3 armor class. And the cleric scroll needs to go on Duncan. Oh, he's overloaded. Let's drop the silver. Okay. Change to blue. Secret doors and found in front of you. Okay. Group of tigers. Ooh, that's a lot of tigers. Yeah, I still have to get Shell Shock back to my side somehow. Sonic Blast the Tigers. Nice. Right its brain. Let's see what this scroll was. Neutralize poison, snake charm, resist cold. Meh. Can I get some out here? Boar's not winning that fight. Whoops. Hey, Sadstam, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Actually, don't want to throw this hammer. Don't do anything. Nice. Dead tigers. Allow them to flee, yes. Centaurs, parley. Change pleasantries. Okay. Oh. Kind of tempted to kill a bunch of guards again to be able to get 11,000 experience. The danger in that is I'm not sure that the quest I did is considered completed, so I'm not going to do it. Okay, it was considered clearing. 4,000 experience though. 24,000 gold. Oh my gosh. Okay. What can I drop here? Drop the silver. Let's see what I can pick up. Don't you wish you were that wealthy in real life where you could just be like, ah, who needs silver? You just throw silver pieces away. Saztam's ready for a level up. Let's go deposit a bunch of money real quick. Okay. I want to see how much money I have in here. 9,284 platinum, 28,256 gold, 1,083 silver. And chainmail +1. I don't know why I'm hanging on to that. All right, let's get all this stuff identified and sold. So these are all wands and magic missiles. I'm going to keep one. I'm going to sell 2 of them. Scale mail +1, sell. Vecte Corbin, that looks like that's a +1. Ring mail +1. Bilgus arm +1. More scale mail +1. Shard fork. I want to keep the field plate. Potion of speed, potion of healing. This might be a +2. It is. This is a +2 as well. +1. Here. He has leather. He can't wear banded. And we have plate. Yeah, so we'll sell the banded. Okay. Leather scroll case I'm going to hang on to, because if we receive item damage, it'll help protect all these scrolls. Hollowed stone box. This scroll wasn't very good. I'm going to get rid of it. Okay, yours. It's not saying plus, but it is. Okay, that's a bug. Okay. Already just +1. Get rid of it. Another leather scroll case. Let's give that to Saztam. Okay. All right, this one, yeah, wand of paralyzation. Nice. I'll go ahead and sell this one. Illusionist scroll, nice. Dart +1. Let's go ahead and sell them. Magic user scroll, sell. Okay, cool. So the illusionist is the only one that can use this wand. That one probably only has 1 or 2 charges in it to be that dirt cheap, that wand of lightning. Okay. Let's go deposit some more money. Let's do 800. Okay. 17,000 platinum. It's ridiculous when you don't have economy adjustments turned on. Okay. D. We got some level ups. Duncan's a cleric. He goes up here. Level 8. Shellshock, I think, is an assassin, and Saztam's an illusionist. Dart or quarterstaff? Let's do quarterstaff. Oh yeah, 4th level illusionist. Oh. It'd be kind of nice to be able to summon some things. Let's do shadow monsters. They're very weak, hit point wise and everything, but good to have an extra distraction. Hey, Bow Ladder, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Let's get our assassin leveled up here. Next level, and he'll get Blade Venom. First level of Blade Venom. Alright. Save. Let's see what's on this. Visibility, shadow door, projected image. Nice. Scribe. Oh, we already know invisibility? Okay. We also have Chaos and Tempest Fugitive as 5th levels. Alright. Shadow monsters. Cast Remember. Duncan will get another 4th level spell, I think. And 3rd level. Alright. What are we going to be facing? We'll probably go after Lizardmen or Kobolds next. Let's get a Sticks to Snakes. Spell Magic. All right. Wand of Paralyzation is so much better now that I fixed it the way it's supposed to be. According to rules. Alright, so let's go after Kobolds. Kobold Cave. Tigers. We don't overwhelm them. Guess they're done with their turn. All right, let's have Tim try to Sonic Blast. Can't quite get those. Fail. Fighting insects. It's running away. Tiger got away. Chad's is regenerating. Actually, I do want to leave. I want to go in the large cave. Okay, let me take a quick break here, guys. I gotta let my dog out. Be back in about 5 minutes. Hey everyone, I'm back. Cobalt Cave. Let's see here. Animal growth. Less. Aid. Should give us even more hit points. And mirror image. It's a wyvern. That composite longbow is ridiculous. That doesn't even exist in the first edition D&D, by the way. I looked throughout all the guides. There is no such thing. So that was an item that SSI created. Alright. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this. I don't know if we can rest. Princess Fatima. Yes, go ahead and join. Let's see if we can rest. Maybe we can, I hate to use Tempest Fugit. I don't know if it'd give us enough time to do it anyway. We just go with what we have. I think so. Let me see what scrolls we have. I can use these potions. Oh, and he's got field plate. I'm better off using plate mail +3 in this fight. Okay, let's equip our shield. I might use that potion of speed. Protection from evil. There are going to be trolls. Let's go ahead and do that on Saztam. What else we got? Protection from good. I don't think any of them are good. Ooh, protection from evil, 10-foot radius. Yes. Let's do that on Jimmy. Curse, bestow curse. Restoration. Prayer. Let's go ahead and do that. Snake charm. I don't think anybody's going to be casting cold spells on us. Okay. Let's have you use some of these. You have another one. So Tim. 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 He's got one. We'll just keep it in his inventory. Use this on Shell Shock. All right, I think we're good. Alter order. We're going to put Princess up front. Okay, here we go. Jimmy, cast animal summoning. Chads, let's have you sweep. Sticks to snakes. Tim, let's have you try a sonic blast here. Oh, I already used it up. Okay. Continual darkness. That's going to shut down a lot of these kobolds. Just have to figure out which ones I want to do. Let's do this. Acrobat, avoiding the attack. Trolls fighting with snakes. Let's get some more animals summoned. Alright, Shell Shock. Oh, troll got poisoned. Nice. Poisonous snake got the troll with sticks to snakes. Temporarily down. Okay. Shadow monsters will go ahead and summon some. Be good against these kobolds. I really shouldn't use up all my spells like this though. This is just phase 1. Alright, shadow monsters. Let's put those here. Numerous. Frogs. The poisonous frog is sweeping. That's really funny. They do such low damage. We have on here Entangle and Finger of Death. Echo of 12. 1d8 plus 7. Echo 11, 1d8 plus 6. Let's go with attack. Nice. All right, Tim. We're going to switch you to your bow. Hey, Mr. Spock, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Glad to see the party is still alive. Roundhouse kick of greeting. Yeah. They are indeed. Stamp says my dwarf fortress is coming along nicely. Oh, cool. I remember you streaming that way back in the day, Saz. Can't see him. Okay, let's have Duncan just stand here. Guard. Mr. Spock says, I really need to give that game a shot. Have you tried adventure mode? And Saztam says, not really. May try that in this world once I'm done with the fort. He does have a staff sling, I guess we can use. Do that. Which one can you see? Troll surrenders. Nice. Can't see that guy. All right, can't see any of those. Success. I don't think any of this is going to be magical. But I do have enough detect magics. So we'll do it anyway. Nope. Actually, I could use some arrows. Who was it that was low? Yeah, Tim's low. There we go. Yeah, those were shadow monsters I summoned. The poisonous frog. So they didn't really have poison. I am going to allow these to flee. We overwhelmed them. So this is the big fight here. This is going to be scary. Those envoys. Oh, all these are invisible. The envoys cast invisibility 10-foot radius before the fight. That's why they say untargetable. Okay, shell shock. What are we going to have you do? Let's see if you can make your way over to the envoys. Oh, I can't target them. Okay. Well then, let's switch to this and target at least this guy. Missed. Okay, Tim. Dang. Range of 4, that's not good enough. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to reach though. Okay, take down the boar. Now we can get one more shot. Blade destroyed. Nice. That's actually kind of bad though too, because now we can't get his magic plate. Let's try charm person or mammal. And let's try paralyzation. Arm? Nah. This guy still hasn't attacked. Unaffected. Oh, he gets slow. Darn. That's not good. Nice. We got 3 hypnotized, and they're some of the stronger ones. So that's really good. And I told it to try surrender. Sticks to snakes. That'll keep that guy busy. The troll surrendering is a really big deal. That's such a strong effect on them. Because you don't have to worry about the regeneration thing. Because they're just gone. Hypnotism for the win. Okay. Switch back to our hammer. Here we go, backstab. Nice. Success. Alright, detect magic. Two-handed swords. Those are the only magic on them. Okay. I feel like there's one more fight here. Not sure if I can get my spells memorized. I'm gonna try. Sweet. Alright, so let's go ahead and cast Animal Growth. That'll make Princess Fatima actually strong. Oh, 13 strength. She went from like 10 or 11 to 13. Jimmy dodged. Acrobat doing acrobat things. Duncan lost his spell. That kobold threw an item and hit him. All right. Let's move you down here. Shadow monsters. Tim, let's have you Sonic Blast. Let's see, do we go up here? I think I want to do this. We can get Spectre or Oteoks. Let's do Spectre. It's not a real Spectre, of course. It's a Shadow Monster. It said drained of life force. What did he hit? Ah, look at that. He hit the board and it overflowed. Hit points 251. First of all, he shouldn't have life drain ability because he's a shadow monster. Secondly, there's an overflow bug. Okay. 2 bugs found. Okay. Let's try hypnotism. I try to hypnotize this overflowed hit point one. There we go. With 250 hit points, it means nothing now. Permanently destroyed in the Shadow Monster Spectre. That shouldn't be doing that. Okay. Think any of that's magical? Nope. The king, panicked, has fallen into his own spiked pit and has died. Pull out the bottle. Stopper comes loose. No, we're not vampires. Fools! Summon me only when I'm needed. Greedy bottle, we'll take it. Accumulated wealth. 50,000 copper, 8,400 gold, and a bunch of items. Magic user scrolls. Dust covered boots. Rotting leather saddles. I always forget to fix this. Rotting frost brands. Can't pick them up. Okay. Any extra spells? Yep. Do another sticks to snakes. Cast remember. Alright, cool. Let's get out of here. I shall go on my own. Okay. You do that. Thrycreen, we'll be nice to him. Uh-oh, we've insulted him. Duncan's paralyzed. Oh boy. I'm going to put darkness on him. That way they won't attack. Let's put it right here. Darkness is a fantastic way to avoid being killed when you're paralyzed like that. Let's put some fog over here too. Backstab in the fog. Tigers. Are they? Success. Jeweled belt. Lizardman tribe. We didn't get the Zen Keep one. All right. Get rid of the Fashard +2. The free bottle, 16,000 gold, 1,700 experience. Otherwise, we can summon a Freet anywhere we want. And it'll stay with us basically forever. It stays like 6 months to a year or something. That could be useful in Curse of the Azure Bonds. Probably hang on to it. Ooh. Yeah, these are worth a lot because there was a hard fight to get more experience. Okay. Vial of perfume. Sell. Sell the magic user scrolls. All right, perfect. Tim will be a level 9 acrobat. Mr. Spock says, in your exploration of the code, have you discovered any items that were really unusual? No, not really. Like, I've seen some weird items before that I didn't know exist through my playthroughs, but not by looking at the code. The way the code works in the old format is it combines names. So like, I'm trying to think of how to explain this. So it'll take like a description word and it can tack it on the front of other things. So that's how you can end up with like dust covered because it's a description. So it can randomly potentially put dust covered on something else, which would be really weird. But that's probably the weirdest thing about it, is there's some weird descriptions like that. The other thing which I found in a hex editor is before I even had code, I found it with the hex editor, was it had a 10-foot pole and some other items like that that never appear in the game, but it's in the data files. So there's some weird stuff like that. The weirdest thing is when they have weird bugs that are super bizarre, like Charm Person. The charm spells would never work the first time. There was actually code that would check when it was ran the first time in a battle and cause it to fail. So that was hard coded. So there's weird stuff like that, which I have fixed, of course. And then I have my own format for a lot of the new items. I've expanded them. So I pull in old, but also have my own. Okay. They go up 14 on the Acrobat. That's not that terrible. Broadsword, light crossbow, composite short, dart, and dagger. Still haven't found a good sword. So it can give descriptors to things. Yeah, but they don't do it that often. It's kind of strange. Like here, let me find some weird descriptors. And then there's qualifiers like stupidity. There's things like incense, incandescent. There's keywords like that. Look for covered. There's like rotting, covered, elven kind, which I don't think I've ever seen that. Missile attractor. There's one phrase called of maglubiate. Never seen that, but it's in the code. GD dragon control. So I think it means green or greater dragon control. Secret door and trap debt. There's feather falling, which I know the ring of feather falling from the first. Restoring levels. Yeah, there's a lot of weird descriptors in there that I've never seen. Okay. See, I gotta think of where to go next. How close are we to level up? Quite a ways for the illusionist. Druid's not that far off. And the fighter's close. Okay. I guess we could do the Lizard Man quest next. All right. Old Lizard Man appears before you. Parlay. What is the word? Savior. Who's going to challenge him? That's going to be Chad. Oh, I'm out of ammo. Okay, well, let's go with your pick. Alright, who has arrows? It's overloaded. Oh, it's carrying a bunch of gold. Okay. Giant lizards, will let them flee. We could have just sonic blasted them into oblivion. Don't think we need to cast here. Okay. Wish to dive in. Yes, you find some treasure. Shield. Dead end. Assassination. Success. That just happened. More treasure. Another shield. Really? Shield scan. Take the treasure. Another shield. What the heck? I really should fix that. Give more variety. And experience. No magic items. Just monetary items. Get out of here. Parlay, be nice to the quicklings. Okay, take the boat. Mr. Spock says, what's the highest hit points you've ever achieved by endgame? I don't remember exactly, but I had a barbarian. I felt like they had like 150-ish hit points in one of my runs. But I don't remember exactly what it was. And we didn't finish. The barbarians died, I believe. One of my guys can do enlarge expansion. That way Tim can pick up more of this. Perfect. Chad, probably not going to hit that, LOL. Yeah, definitely not. Hey, you're welcome to the stream. How are you doing? This is D4J fixing the games that are otherwise impossible. Yeah, yours been streaming the original Curse, his first playthrough. Let me give him a shout out. And I know he's having a painful time on his stream last night. The remasters will give a much better experience. Yeah, Curse is already done, and so's Pools. Both those have been remastered and can be downloaded. I'm working on remastering Gateway to the Savage Frontier now. You're gonna have to start over. I know you want to play the originals though, because you're wanting to play in order and get the experience. So I understand that. It'd just be so much more enjoyable for you with the remasters. Yeah, Pool's done. You can transfer your remastered characters from Pool to Curse, which is what I'm going to be doing here. And then I'm going to make it where you can transfer to Gateway of Savage Frontier also, which you can't do in the original games. Ooh, shield +2. Mr. Spock says, I'll have to check that out, Yor. I feel your pain. Yeah, I was watching him stream it last night. Actually one feature on his stream that I was trying to explain, which it's hard to text and explain it, was the bandage and when a character's dying. And so Steely Pat was on there and he's like, yeah, it's too bad the original game didn't show you when you have negative hit points what they are. And so I just included that last night. That only took me 5 minutes to put in. So if you're down and dying, it will show you your negative hit points so that you know once it reaches -10, then the character's dead. But you can delay your bandage action until they get to -9, and then they won't be dead. Yours says, I was saying I want it to be coming less accurate. Mrs. Spock says, I'm just gonna have to jump straight into your pool. I don't need any buggy nonsense. Yeah, you just have so much more options too. I mean, I've added in so many tactics and classes and spells, items. Oh, that's no problem. I didn't want to give too much unsolicited advice. I only wanted to try to help minimize part of the frustrations you were having. Because I know it can be really, really annoying with certain games when things seem like ridiculous. Yours says, Skilly Pat, Did say you could restart with your current characters, which is kind of like cheating, but it does work, so that's what I'm gonna do. Ah, okay, gotcha. Yeah, yeah, you could do that. You tried that fight as many ways as you thought you could. Yeah. Yeah, you're definitely under leveled, but like you said, how would you have known that, you know? You would not have known. And the like you were saying, the clue book, it would have been nice if they would tell you, hey, you probably want to be level 7 or 8 before you go to this spot. It took me several tries to Iron Man Curse of the Azure Bonds. It's a lot harder to Iron Man in the original game. It's a lot harder to Iron Man that one than Pool of Radiance. Pool of Radiance isn't too bad to Iron Man. Mr. Spock says in the game world, no one really ever has to die. And yours says that is actually my biggest complaint. The clue book literally says go here and tells you the order to do it. Yeah, yeah. The clue book is definitely flawed. It should not tell you to go there right away because it's ridiculous if you do. Here's a vault, by the way, in Pool of Radiance, which I recently added. So that you can get rid of all this excess money. I plan on adding in strongholds where you can build strongholds for your characters, which will make all this money useful. But I haven't done that. I'm gonna wait until I finish Gateway to the Savage Frontier before I do that. But that'll kind of be a fun, like, optional thing that characters can do. Yours says doesn't warn you at all. You won't gain opportunity to level or ever even really give advice on the fight. Yeah, that is bad. Yeah, walkthrough would be a lot more helpful. And then for the Burly fight, it says backstab him with a thief. Yeah, thieves are terrible in the original games. In my remaster, they're good, but in the original game, they're terrible because their Thaco is awful. I gave him the same Thaco as a fighter, and that basically fixes thieves. It's the only change I made to him. That's all that was required. You just stop picking up money. Yeah. Yeah, it does become useless. Okay. So, the fighter, 5,000 experience. That's not too far away. Okay. Yours says, I genuinely think if I had already played these games, I would 100% love your remasters. I just need to have the authentic, painful, awful experience for some reason. No, I understand it. I totally get it. I'm same way. When I play a game, I want to play it blind because I want to. I plan on doing more game reviews once I can retire, and so you only get to play a game once and get that first experience that one time. So I'd like to see how intuitive games are, even if it's very painful. Some games are very painful blind, others are surprisingly intuitive. So I totally understand your perspective, and I'm kind of similar. And if I really do like a game, then I can check and see if there's mods or, other things, or make my own mods. So totally get it. So we have Zeno Keep, but I don't think we ever really assigned it. So I don't think we'll be able to get in there. Let me go check. First experience is the most important. Yes, exactly. Feel like the clue book is fair. because it was available at the time. Yeah, no, there's nothing wrong with that. Everybody has different levels of how blind they want to go into a game. I take it to the extreme, but most people would not like that. Hey DC, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? It says super worky lurks. I love doing old school games, but I have to read the manuals and like diving in before anything before the 2000s. Yeah, you have over 600 games to play. Exactly. Yeah, you don't want to waste your time just trying to play completely blind. Yeah, she doesn't assign any other quests. Okay, let me see if I can get into Zeno Keep. I don't think I can, but we're going to try. I think I blocked it where if you don't officially get the letter. Actually, there is one possibility here. Let me try something. Let me see if the guy's been waiting to give me a letter. It may be possible here. Hey, Sever, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Yeah, it's blocked. Okay, we're not going in there. Do you leave? Yes. Yours says I only read about 40 pages of the 200-page XCOM Apocalypse Manual. Oh, wow. Yeah, I've never played those. I've played Darklands, which I know is made by the same company, or at least looks like it to me. That game's got a gigantic manual, too. Darklands is amazing. Talk about an RPG that's open world. Allow them to flee. This is something Yor would really appreciate. So our power level when I do my calculations is much greater. So it gives me the option. I just say, yep. So I allow them to flee. And you don't have to fight all those crappy fights. Time waste. Yeah. Yeah, some people actually want those. You're just outside Zenokeep. The gates are closed. Okay. That's what I thought. So yeah, we're actually ready for the end game then. Because I don't have any other quests I can do. I've done all the quests. And we're level 7 and 8 and 9. So we can definitely do it. Yeah, let's do some shout outs here. So I don't have those tags, Sever. Let me shout you out first. You have to do / shout out. So there's Sever shout out. I already shout out Yor. We'll shout out DC here in a second. All retro gamers. Although DC is definitely playing newer stuff. And so Sever. He played Final Fantasy X or whatever. Let me go back here for a second. DC says, I read through the manual and still needed a few folks in chat to help me out. Which one is he talking about? Oh, XCOM. Okay. Yours says, Curse seems to have dialed the fights down a lot in sheer numbers of enemies, but they're tougher enemies. Yes. At least in the area you're in now. I don't want to spoil anything. DC says that's wild to me, being more than 6th level in pool. Yeah. Yeah, we're past all the level caps. Oh, you meant the Darklands manual. And your video helped out too. Yeah, I had a long review of Darklands. It's like over an hour long, I think. It might have been one of my longest reviews. Because the game just has so much to it. Yeah, Darklands is crazy. I really need to get back to playing some of that. All right, so I am going to quit soon here, guys, but let's try to at least get into the gate here. Let's parlay with this guy, buy his wagon. Okay, come up here, studging out gate. Okay, thanks for giving the shout out to DC there, Sever. Yeah, it's a slash shout out. Yours is, I've had like 2 or so hour plus reviews. I think Pool of Radiance was over an hour. Do you have reviews on like a YouTube channel, or? And DC says Darklands was amazing. If I had free time outside of streaming, I'd love to get back into it. Yeah, I'm in the same boat. Okay, pay the bugbears. Okay, we're through here. Let's do one fight and then I'll be done. All right, so let's cast Animal Growth on the druids. Have the druid cast it. Let's do... I think that we're going to be facing Ettins. They're going to have clubs, so protection from evil is not going to help us. Let's do aid. Let's do a mirror image. And we'll go for it. Yours says, I convinced myself that Stajino was likely Polish and therefore pronounced Stoyanov. Yeah, I have no idea. Uploaded the videos as Twitch uploads on your channel. Oh, have you hit the limit? Like, I'm so beyond the limit on the Twitch uploads that I can't do that. So all my stuff's over on YouTube. You don't get along with YouTube? I got you. Alarm starts ringing. Lost an image. Mirror image protecting us. All right, let's do sticks to snakes. Let's do summon insects. And let's do hypnotism. Nice. Wow, that guy got obliterated. And Tim's gonna Sonic Blast. You had to delete everything? Yeah, that sucks, doesn't it? All right. Ooh, lots of items. Lots of experience in items. It's this ring. Nice. Oh, and a magic user scroll. Nice. Assuming that's a ring of protection. Let's give that to Saztam and find out. Oh yeah, +2. So here in the remaster, you can see if you go into analysis here on the character screen, I show the saving throws, and you can see there the -2 is from that ring of protection. That is so good. So his spells, the lower the number, the better. The lowest it can go is 1. So his spell saving throw, because he's a gnome with 18 constitution, is 3. So he has a 85% chance to make saving throws. now with the Ring of Protection +2 on. That is amazing. Rod, Staff, Wand is 2. Okay, guys, we're going to go ahead and save it here. Excellent. May be able to beat it on the next stream. I may want to try to take my time, but it'll be either 1 or 2 more streams, hopefully. And then we'll plan on transferring this character to Curse Remaster and playing all the way through that as I keep working on Gateway to Savage Frontier. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.